Yo, what's up, guys? Nico. Today's topic is gonna go ahead and be intentional. I've had plenty of day ones, guys. Too many to count. By day ones, I mean I was getting up in that morning, really confident about making that the first day of my sobriety. Yeah, I had plenty of those. So if you're upset or down that you had to repeat a day one, it's gonna be okay. It's part of the process. But what I really found out is that I would start looking for excuses to get high. Someone would piss me off, someone would do something I didn't like. I would have thoughts in my head that I didn't really appreciate them being there. So I would find an excuse to get high. It wasn't until I actually started to be intentional and apply myself that I would make it to day two. And day two, guys, it's a little bit easier. But I had plenty of day twos too. Because again, I would start looking for excuses to get high. I started to apply myself. And by applying myself, I mean I would apply intentionally to my thoughts. I'd make sure that I was watching these thoughts and watching what was going on in my head. When these bad thoughts, these excuses, these cop-outs, because that's what they are, guys, they're cop-outs. We can find plenty of them. We're good at that, we're addicts. Those would start to creep in, and I'd have to remember, hey, you know what? Remember that one time that you had a cyst on your elbow? And remember when it bumped into a wall and it busted? Like, I started reminding myself of the downsides of all the drug abuse that I had. So being intentional about my thoughts was huge. Next thing I had to be intentional about was my actions. Guys, I was taking actions that were not helpful to me whatsoever. I would put myself in situations and environments that getting high was going to be inevitable. But applying myself and watching my actions, watching who I chose to answer the phone for, watching who I chose to spend my time with, those type of actions, along with just, hey, not injecting something into my veins, those type of actions, actually being intentional about looking at them and changing them, it's tough, but it's so helpful. The last thing I was intentional about is about understanding myself a little bit more. Be intentional about learning yourself as a sober human being. It's difficult, for sure. Our minds are so clouded with these substances that understanding who you actually are, it seems so far off. But I will tell you guys that when you are intentional about learning about yourself, learning why you're here, what really motivates you, what excites you, what pisses you off, what drives you, what saddens you, those are emotions that we're allowed to have, and it's okay. But you got to be intentional about watching them. And that's the only way, that's one of the ways I should say, that really helped me out a ton in getting into a stable state of mind. Can't say that I'm perfect, guys, never gonna claim that one, but I'm always trying to be progressive and being intentional about my thoughts, actions, and surroundings is definitely helpful. Again, it's okay to rock no halo. We're not supposed to be perfect. Ain't no angels around here.